What's up guys, my name is Chris from Vo-Gus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome, and if you're an old molding detector hat like this one, welcome back. Today, I've got my lucky pink flamingo socks on, my creek shoes, and a wetsuit, because I am going to try and be a brave Australian and go sniping right at the start of spring. Sniping is using a diving mask, a wetsuit, and some very basic crevicing tools to go underwater to find gold. I've done some test pans in the crevices on this bedrock here, and whoa, sticks. And looking around, I can see another one right there. I have just discovered that I need a bigger wetsuit. This is way too tight. Because gold is so heavy, it will sink as far down as it can until it hits something it can't go through. In this case, it's bedrock, so I have to get rid of all the light sands and gravels off the top before I can see the gold. And we do this simply by waving your hand at the gravel. It will stir it up and the current will take the gravel away. As we get deeper down into the crevice, you can see a lot more dark rock indicating ironstone. Ironstone, shotgun pellets and bits of steel are often found along with gold, and the rocks become a lot more hard packed. This is where the gold hides. At the very bottom of the crevice, I found some rocks that didn't want to move without me getting my tools in there. So using a little scratcher, I pried them out, and now I can see the bottom of the crevice. The gold is so fine in my area, I have to fan very gently, otherwise I will blow it away. These aren't big nuggety bits, they're just simply fine flakes of gold. And this is where I spied my first piece for the day. I used a little snuffer bottle to suck the gold up out of the crevice. I also know that there's a lot of superfine gold in my area, so I try to suck around those pieces that I found to make sure that I got any of that I can't see underwater. And at this point, I'd just like to kindly remind you to keep breathing. I'm underwater with a diving mask. You're at home in front of your laptop or phone and are able to breathe safely. Even the small bits of gold make me super excited to see them underwater like this, especially when we get a big clump of small pieces. The more I worked this crevice, the more and more fine gold started appearing. I got so excited, I forgot to point the camera in the right direction half the time. I hope you're not still holding your breath.
Oh my god, it's loaded. It's absolutely loaded with fine gold. Keep it in there. Look.
The gold is really fine and I'm hoping it's picking up on camera. Oh, my lips are numb. This water is ice. I've only got a little bit more of this crevice to do. This is where I was about to find my biggest piece of gold for the day. What I didn't know was how long it was going to take me to get it out of its tiny crack.
Oh. Right there. Yeah, pretty good, huh?
It's so thin it kept falling back down into this tiny little crevice. Eventually, I got it out. And it even popped out with a little bit more fine gold that got stuck on the side. That was way too hard. After 20 minutes of lying on my gut, scratching out this crevice in freezing cold spring water on a 10°C day, I was pretty ready to go home, so I finished up the crack and then I got out. I can't feel my legs, my hands or my face. It's getting bad. It's really bad. I cannot express to you how cold that water actually is. It lasted about 20 minutes. Oh, my feet are on fire. So I'm going to risk it. At the moment, I know this is going to be a good place to come back to, so we're going to come back here when it warms up. It's only 11 degrees today, and the water's probably about 5, and this is a surfing wetsuit. It's not the right setup. I'm going to take you home and show you the gold we got sniping. This is all the gold I found sniping underwater next to a Klesh guitars pick and an Australian banana for a bit of scale. But now it's time to get this on the scales. I'm going to guess 0.23. What's your guess? Leave it in the comments below. Wow, 0.41, Jesus. Some of these bits of gold must be way chunkier than I gave them credit for. 0.41 weighs almost as much as an Australian banana. And it's worth about $34.65 Australian at today's gold prices, which is pretty good for working one single crevice. How cool is that? Sniping is still a relatively new version of prospecting for me. I've only done it a handful of times. I've invested in some new equipment including wetsuits and an underwater metal detector, so come summer here in Australia I can cool off and still bring you wicked cool treasure hunting videos. And if you don't want to miss out on them, please think about hitting that subscribe button and the bell on the bottom corner. That way you won't miss out on not only my future adventures but giveaways and competitions. Speaking of which, I have a competition running right now. The link for that is in the description below. You should always read the descriptions of my videos because I put a lot of information down there that isn't in the film itself. This competition is free to enter and you can win some sweet prospecting gear. Big box of pay dirt is coming back. You're gonna have to be fast if you want to get your hands on this stuff. It'll be up on my website within a week. Patrons will also get an early release. So I wanted to say a massive thank you for watching my film. I hope you did enjoy this gold prospecting adventure, and also a special thank you to everyone who's been sending Zoe and I messages about Grizzly's passing. It means the absolute world to us, and I feel that we have an incredibly strong community on Vo-Gus prospecting, and I hope to be able to give back to you guys as much as you have given to us. If it's something you're into, remember to like that smash button, give this video a share with your mates to spread the gold fever. Peace, and I'm out.
Hey, Grizzly.
It's a wild bob.
Oh.